The night we met, I knew I need you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make 'em turn their heads every place we go. So won't you please be my little baby, my only one baby. Say we darling, be my baby now. Whoa, I'll make you happy, baby. Just wait and see. For every kiss you give me, I'll give you three. Oh, since the day I saw you, you know I'll adore you to eternity. So won't you please be my little baby? Say you'll be my darling, be my baby now. Whoa, so come on, please be my little baby. Say you'll be my darling, be my baby now. Whoa, be my little baby. Oh, oh, oh. Hey everybody, this is Let Me See Your Transcript. Your very favorite history teacher. And I'm supposed to be asleep. I am a teacher on summer break, so hey, I can stay up late and go to bed, but I still should be asleep by now because, you know, hey Lindsay, Mrs. Labor, Sparkle, Roxy Burst, me, YK. But I'm up because these two teenagers is on my damn nerves. So I just ended summer one, teaching summer one community college class, and today I was working on my syllabus for my summer two class. And ironically, I thought my class starts tomorrow, but it actually starts on Thursday. Really weird, but I guess because there were two holidays in June, so they're starting 2 days later. Uh, because it's a different campus. Okay. So while I was doing my syllabus, I'm listening to a content creator named Allegedly with Brittany. And I put the link to her channel in the description. And I will post it. And it was about these two teenagers. And so I had previously heard about them earlier yesterday by Down the Rabbit Hole News. Because I've been watching more of her. Um, she does a lot of true crime because she's been covering the Rudy Farias case, and I live here in Houston, where that whole true crime is unraveling, and she and Mel and Cinema Shogun do a lot of updates. So there's Grizzy news. Grizzy actually lives in Houston. Hey, Miss Mahogany Blues, Tina, and Saint Hudson. So I'm listening to and I have Donna Rabbit Hole News, shout out to her. I have her link in the chat as well. Not the chat, in the description. So I'm over here, I'm doing my syllabus, I'm almost done. And well, I'm not almost done, I'm like at the beginning. And then all of a sudden I'm listening to uh Allegedly with Brittany, and she's playing back the video from when I think a lot of people heard about these cases, because I think some people have forgotten about them. So let me just give y'all a refresher about, and which was good that she went through it. But what was so significant about it was that she has the audio of the 19-year-old girl on the far right crying at the hospital. She also has the audio, the interview of the nurses and the doctor well, I guess the nurses who treated her. You also get to hear her mother. So, and she also showed the young lady's arrest. So, just letting you know, this whole live is about to be a trigger warning. Trigger, 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 trigger. Okay? All right? So, this is them. This is Devyn, that's on the left. Alexee, I kept calling this girl Alexis. Alexee is on the right. Okay? So, these two went to prom back in May, just past May, 2 months ago. They're seniors, high school seniors. Okay? So, about sometime in, I guess it would be January, here's Alexee at cheerleading practice. Now, y'all looking at Alexee, right? So Alexee goes home and she's like, "Oh, mom, I think I pulled something. My back hurts. My back hurts. My back hurts." So I think her mama give her something. She goes to sleep. She wakes up and she's like, "Mom, my back hurts. My back hurts." So like, mama takes her to the emergency room. So the doctors and the nurses start asking her some questions and and you know how they ask women questions like, "Hey, when was your last period?" Well, they ask what, how old you are, so they can remember what are your symptoms. When was your last period? They take your temperature. They take you, maybe pee in a cup, whatever. And so the doctor was like, "Hey, we're suspecting maybe you're probably pregnant, so we're gonna give you this test, right? This test you take, and then they have the ones you pee on, but I think the blood ones are more reliable. So I'm not sure which one they gave her, but they gave it to her. Okay, so this is her mama. She's talking to I think it's her mom or somebody else, and a doctor, right? So basically, she's in there. So it's early in the morning. She leaves out of her um rest. She leaves out her I think her mom. I don't know if her mom went somewhere or whatever, but she leaves she leaves the hospital room, and she's like, "Hey, I can't. I can't. I haven't been able to get a bowel movement all day. I'm going to the restroom." So she's running the restroom and holding her butt like she's about to poop on herself, right? So she goes there and she's in there for like 19. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. She's in there for like 19 minutes. First nurse comes in about 5 minutes later that she's in there. Says, "Hey, how you doing? You need some help? You need some help?" She's like, "No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine." So she said, "Okay, if you need anything, just let us know." So that one go back to the nurse station. A few more minutes come by. Another nurse comes. "Hey, hey, hey!" Knock on the door. "Are you doing? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? You okay? You need anything? You need help? Need help?" And so this nurse hears a whole bunch of paper towels being um, pulled, running water, and flushing of the toilet. And so finally, that one's like, "Okay, let me go get a custodian. We get the key." So they got the key, and they're about to enter the bathroom or the restroom, and then Alexee opens the door and just starts really race walking back to the room, right? So, uh, all of a sudden, the nurse, they look in the restroom and it's like it's blood everywhere. Not everywhere, but like blood on the wall, on the restroom handle, and the paper towel dispenser, and the sink, right? So they go get the custodian. Custodian comes and and the custodian starts emptying out the trash. Well, it's cleans up and notices, hey, this is heavy, right? Custodian opens it up and sees the baby, comes to the nurses. The nurses go get the baby, take it to, I guess, like the triage or whatever, the trauma part, and try to see if they can revive it. It's a boy. So while they're doing that, there's another group of nurses who go into the room and they're like, uh, Alexee, you got something to tell us? Because now they need to check her because, well, I think they were already checking her because they saw all the blood. So it's like one group of nurses like, hey, Alexee, is a lot of blood in there, and um, uh, they're thinking like miscarriage. In their view, they're thinking miscarriage before they found that baby. They're thinking like, oh, she must have just had a miscarriage in the toilet, right? So because they couldn't revive the baby, their protocol is, hey, we have to call the police. Okay. So the person that's over there in the white coat is telling mom and her, like, hey, I mean, they're telling mom what Alexee did. Please like, share, subscribe. And the mom is like, uh, we found the baby in the restroom. And her mom looks at her and says, Alexee, we talked about this. Basically, her mom thought she was pregnant, but then Alexi's like, no, I'm not pregnant. But she was. But remember, this is what she looked like at cheer practice. So was she wearing heavy, loose clothing when she was around her mother? Because guess what? If you look at the little outfit, this little outfit right here, it's actually very loose and big on her compared to the other outfit. So she starts. Um, they tell mom, they tell her, like, they're asking her, like, hey, what happened in there? And she's like, oh, it just came out, and it didn't cry, and I just put it in there, and nothing happened. She's like crying, 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 crying. And so basically, the doctor is basically telling the mom, like, well, it didn't just come out because it was crying. Well, it's dead, and it was full term. So when mom hears full term, she's like, what? Alexee, do you know that these girls who their babies die, they throw them away? Do you know they go to jail? And then all Alexee's like, I didn't know. It didn't cry. It didn't cry. It didn't cry. And I'm like, but so they're looking at the. So now they gotta also do two things. One, the police gotta come. That because it's a death that's happened. Okay. And then they also need to examine her because, hey, maybe one, you're still bleeding. You just had a baby. Your body, we don't want you hemorrhaging and then die. Maybe there's some remnants of the baby, unfortunately, like, might be left in there. We gotta check you out. Okay. Um, mom is like asking questions. Her daughter Alexee is just crying. It didn't itch. That's what really got me. She kept saying itch. I'm like, no, it's a baby. They said full term. You was already at a hospital. They a safe haven. You could have just, while your mama was stepping out, you could have like had the baby, come outside, call one of them and say, look, I ain't ready to have this baby. I'm already 19. I know I can sign some papers or something. And just don't tell my mama. Here the baby. Just take it or something. You could have just left it in the restroom alive and left the hospital yourself. Okay? The baby was put in the plastic bag. It was tied like you tie a loaf of bread, like you at home and you came from a little twisted tie, and you just twist it around so it does that. You know how you do the bread. And then she put it in the bottom of the trash, and then she put paper towels on top of it. She was trying to hide it because they didn't see no baby when they went in there. They just thought like, oh, she had a miscarriage and it just it went out in the toilet. No, she put it in the trash. And I was gonna say, well, it didn't cry. Well, I don't know about y'all. I've seen a lot of movies, TV shows. I know I'm taking health class. We've all taken health class, biology class. What you supposed to do when the baby come out and it don't make no sound? You supposed to hit it on the back so it could cough and you can hear something. If you don't, you supposed to go call somebody for some help. Ain't no damn toy. They don't. It didn't cry, so I just threw it away. Really? That's what we doing out here. So they they arrest her. The police come in for questioning, and they have to read her rights. And mom is like, let me go call dad, because dad wasn't there. It was you gotta tell dad like, hey, you gotta get down here. This whole thing, Alexee and everything like that. So and by the way, this whole incident was back in January. So they didn't arrest. I mean, I don't know if they arrested her then and let her go, or I think they didn't arrest her. I think it was like an investigation, because in April, because we all saw these videos coming out, and she was arrested. That's her little mugshot there. And they came to her house. They showed her mama the warrant for arrest. Her mama was like a big old ass Karen too. So please look at allegedly with Brittany video. And the girl didn't know her social security number. I'm just thinking mom does a lot of stuff for her. Unfortunately, she's not one of those Gen Z that are trying to save the world and they're up on politics and social justice. This one's a very privileged. Mama does a lot for her, and because mama got her some good lawyers too. Um, Maybe mama, she was more scared of disappointing her mother. Like, hey, I told my mama I'm still a virgin, and then the nurses and stuff, when they heard her talking to her mother about like, oh no, I'm not pregnant, I'm still a virgin. They're all thinking to themselves like, we know you're lying to your mother. Like, we're literally in here because you know. And the mom was like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I told you, if you're having sex, let me know. Because guess what? You could take her to get some fucking birth control, right? Right. I'm thinking so. All right. So they arrest her around April. She's $100,000 bond. So either they had the whole $100,000 or they put down 10%. She goes home, y'all. So the school decides to take, well, okay, let me say this. From January to like April, everybody thought it was a stillbirth or miscarriage. Oh, the baby came out and it was dead. Okay? They thought it was like, So her and her boyfriend, they get to go to prom. Okay? Remember, baby died in January. They didn't arrest her. She goes to prom. I want to say about May. Is it? Yeah, about May, April, May. It's prom time. Okay, but as her arrest and stuff get out, the school's like, we're asking you not to come to graduation. I want to say, was graduation June? In either in the May or early June. Okay, like we don't need you to come to graduation because right now everybody know that you've been arrested and you out on bond for killing your baby. And we don't need you and this type of distractions after graduation. She didn't go to graduation. But guess what, y'all? She went to fucking prom. Now, I don't know about the rest of y'all. I don't know about the rest of y'all. But like I said on my thumbnail, when I found out this heifer went to the fucking prom, all I could think about is if this was my child and I come into the hospital and I leave out and come back in, and some policemen and some detectives come in there, and the doctor is telling me that the child that I think is pregnant, but is not telling me yet, just killed the baby in its full term. You could have came to me about the fucking baby. You could have came from the nurses about the goddamn baby. Hell, you could have called on God. Anybody, except wrap it up in a plastic bag and put it in the trash and put some paper towels on top of it. And come in here with some crying ass tears and tell me it didn't say, it didn't cry or anything. So I, you ain't going to prom. You ain't going to graduation. You ain't getting the fucking car. You ain't getting the jump. You ain't going no fucking where but three places. Okay? You going to Bible study. You're going to fucking therapy. And your ass is going to your lawyer office. Those are the only three places you can go to outside of the fucking house. Because obviously, something is the fuck wrong with you. You don't get to dress up and go to fucking prom and shit with your baby daddy. You two up there looking like some motherfucking have no fucking heart. Did you have a funeral for the baby? What? Did you? You're up there smiling like everything's okay. Like, oh, it was, yeah. So for 4, 5 months, you two was walking the halls and people telling you, oh, I'm so sorry. What happened to your baby? Yeah, I'm doing okay. So what's your dress gonna look like for prom? I'm like, is that what the fuck was doing in fucking school? And your mom's over there trying to help you get you wouldn't you if I was your mom, you wouldn't be able to say prom the rest of your fucking life. Cause you know why? Cause the baby ain't alive to grow up to be fucking 18 years old, graduate from fucking high school, get to have a fucking senior prom. Bitch, you can't have prom neither. Baby can't have no prom. You can't have no prom. Baby can't go to graduation. You not going to graduation. Baby can't go to college. Your ass ain't going to college. Her lawyer talking about, oh, she has a 3.8 GPA. She's going to New Mexico State. Guess what? They better have motherfucking online classes because that's what your ass is gonna be at fucking home. Anybody want to go to school with no fucking baby killer? Nobody want to go to school with that boy. What's that boy? That white boy that got found not guilty. That Ricky Schroeder bailed out. He was in Minnesota. And supposed to be protecting somebody doing some riots or whatever, and he killed a dude. They told him, oh, it was self defense. He tried to go to college. They found out that he was going to be at the campus, and the students started protesting, so the school had to withdraw his acceptance. When they came to arrest her, she had no emotion. But you in this fucking picture, smiling and shit. And then, y'all, guess what? That ain't the fucking worst thing these two motherfuckers did, y'all. Guess what they did? Bam! Was not the worst things these two motherfuckers did. Guess what these motherfuckers did, y'all? Yes! I'm not even looking at the chat because I want to be scratched because I got to get this all out of my fucking system. These two motherfuckers decided to get some goddamn lawyers to sue the motherfucking hospital for wrongful death of a fucking baby that she fucking killed. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with you two. Now I can understand him suing the hospital saying, hey, like, why was y'all should have gotten that bathroom faster to stop her from killing the baby. But my thing is, why you ain't suing her fucking ass for killing y'all baby? Did you know she was gonna do it? Did she call you on the fucking phone? Cause I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you two 4 months later is over here at fucking prom, and now, goddamn it, we on June the fucking 30th, your fucking lawyer filed in the New Mexico court fucking system to sue a fucking hospital who basically their whole fucking job is to save a motherfucking life. And all you gotta do is press a goddamn button or open your mouth. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck is sicker, you or that goddamn lady over there on the other side of Houston who was hiding her fucking son for 8 years and doping him up and allegedly having sex with him, molesting the motherfucker. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck is sicker, you or the. And I've been trying to figure out, because I've been hearing it all day from down the rabbit hole and from allegedly with Brittany, because I'm trying to find a receipt, you know? And guess what, y'all? I found it. Shout out to Reddit. Shout out to TikTok. That's why I got all these pictures from this TikTok. Are y'all ready? Because this will be some trick. I mean, y'all I'm already triggered and shit. But this is y'all look. I'm sorry, I should have made it bigger. Let me see what I can do. Y'all hold on, because I'm discombobulated and upset. Let me, oh, Jesus. Fix it. You kill your goddamn baby, and then you're going to sue the fucking hospital and say, y'all responsible for the death of the baby. How the fuck are they? Huh, Alexee? Huh, Devyn? Let me put some music on. Lord, hopefully I calm down by then. And I can make this bigger. So I can't believe that goddamn ass. You over here doing all this shit. Talking about going to prom and everything. Never prom. They would have sat in that damn house all day, watching TV in all damn day and night.
Hey y'all, I'm back. I come on a little bit. Plus my other phone started dying, so it was good that I switched over to the iPad and I was able to screenshot the picture on here and make it bigger. So this is oh Jesus. They are from you know there was two Las Vegases? Okay, so they live near Las Vegas, New Mexico, in a place near a place called what was the name of the hospital? Or the area they live in is Artesia. Artesia. I'm gonna double check. But I want y'all to look at this. This happened. Oh, what's the day? 11 days ago. It's in Las Vegas District Courthouse, New Mexico. So it says decedent Fierro. That's the last name. Alexee Ray. Now this is what also made me fucking mad. She in the video she kept saying, "It didn't cry. It didn't cry." But guess what she named the baby? Her name is Alexee. Devyn's middle name is Ray. So she named the baby Alexee Fierro. So the baby you killed, you named it for your motherfucking self? What the fuck? Are you serious? Are you motherfucking serious? And you should have typed in the matter of Alexee Fierro. Interested party: Alexee J. Trevizo and Devyn Fierro. And it has Arthur Bustos. It says petitioner. So I don't know if the petition. This is the attorney is Damon C. Richards. So maybe the mom or the dad or somebody helped them file. You named the goddamn kid after the shelf. Oh, Jesus, fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Fix it. I just don't understand. Just don't understand. So that's the top part. You see who the parties are. Okay? So here is where it says registered actions activity. It says this is a petition, informal petition for appointment of wrongful death personal representative for wrongful death action. Judge Flora Gallegos. Initial assignment. So these two teenagers, 18, 19 years old, are petitioning for wrongful death, personal representative for wrongful death action. Is that for the baby or for them? Because I just, So, you killed the baby. I know we supposed to say allegedly killed the baby, but who else was in the fucking bathroom for 20 minutes, 19 minutes? Now maybe they should have got in there after 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, maybe the hospital is wrong for the time, but guess what? She was fucking checked on twice. Twice. No, they said the autopsy said the baby had signs of being suffocated. What do we mean? The baby real daddy was black, not her boyfriend in the picture. Because the other pictures they have, that's him. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back through see what y'all put. Well, I can't go back to the beginning, but I can see this. Okay. Hey, don't ask. I won't tell. She literally went to the bathroom holding her bottom like she had to take a boo boo. Yes, that's what she did. She thought she would get away with it, and so did the mother, Tina. Yeah. So the baby wasn't probably coming out at that moment, but she was. But probably the back pain was probably contractions. I can't find out how much this case with a quick Google search. It's yeah, Sawyer's. A lot of it you have to find is either TikTok or Reddit because they be on it, or you gotta go to there should be some articles about it though. And then there's some YouTubers who are true crime. So Donald Rabbit Hole. Then there's also like I said, um um what you call it mm, uh, allegedly with Brittany J. Also Law and Crime Network because they're the ones who have her her mom, the doctor, and the cops video. Is Law and Crime Network. Hey, Miss T Taylor, baby. Yeah, she liked this when that one come out, and they knocked them in there like, "Hey, girl, you all right? Well, you need anything? Come out." And then when they I think when they heard what she was doing in there, that's when they went and get the key. But then when she kind of get the key, they got the key to unlock the door. Now she gonna open the door. No, the lobby's not over. Y'all can still see me. My other phone had died. If she was black, she'd be in jail right now. No, she was arrested, but her mama had money. Yeah, her bail was $100,000. Okay, Court TV has an article dated July 3rd on it. It's just general info only. Yeah, I think her baby was mixed. She was arrested and charged May 11th and bonded. Thank you. She was arrested and charged May 11th and bonded out May 15th. But she still got to go to fucking prom. Come on, do this shit. Yeah, they didn't let her go to graduation. The dad mixed or something they said, but he looked white to me. I haven't seen anything but that baby being black. Come on, y'all. Fierro, that's Italian. Y'all know this. Fierro, come on, y'all. I wonder if the baby had any wounds. They said, like I said, only suffocation, and they said, oh, they did say the umbilical cord and placenta looked like it had been ripped out of her. So she may have went in there to, I don't know. It was $100,000. Okay. Yes, because she don't want a baby, but the other girl she don't want a baby. Well, she had told her mama had asked her, like, hey, are you pregnant? And she's like, no, mom, I'm a virgin. I'm like, what the fuck? And so the mom even said, I knew you were pregnant. Why did you just tell me? Why did you just come to me? Yeah. Hey, Sergeant King. I think she just, to me, it sounded like because the way the mom was reacting, I think she just didn't want a baby. Or she was just scared for her mama to know that she was having a baby. Yeah, and then in the video with Brittany, she said the cheerleading team knew, the gym teacher knew, and the baby daddy knew. And the kid in school knew, and they saw her whatchamacallit photo. Look, I hope nobody did nothing to the photo. That was her at school earlier that day. But if you notice in the hospital photo, she's wearing oversized clothes. And then when she's in front of her mom, she's covering up the white blanket over herself. So was she wearing baggy clothes and hiding the mom, and then at school she just showing off? Let me see. Yeah, she could have gave him up for adoption. She could have had that baby, came out like I said, and say, "Look, I don't want this baby. It's just you just wanted a safe haven place. Okay, here I'm taking the baby. I don't want it." And she could have just walked out. And she's like, "Here, take it. Don't tell my mama, cause she's 19. I don't know if she was 19 at the time, or 18, but she's technically an adult." Back in 1980s, a Las Vegas Nevada machine was struck because she was about to give birth to a black baby and she was drinking aloe vera juice to miscarry. Mm-mm-mm. Lord have mercy. There are people out here who want babies. It was another girl. She had a baby and she threw it away in a dumpster. And luckily, some people had been walking by and they saw this car, move by, and then they kept hearing something, and they went and found that baby. Then when they found it, and then we just go try to figure out like whose child could it be. That girl says, "Oh, is it still alive? Can I have my baby back?" No, bitch, you cannot have your baby back. It was one girl. She had a baby. She was in middle school, and then she was at home by herself, and she like took the baby, and she was looking for somebody, and she ended up going to this restaurant, and she asked this lady for help, but then uh the lady happened to be a nurse, and she was checking the baby, and then when she looked again, the girl had left. At least that girl was black. At least she left it with a responsible person. Like you, the trash, man. You was in the fucking hospital. I gotta double check if they had a funeral on that. Yeah, this was on Law and Crime Channel. Yeah. Mhm. Even in the tight spandex and loose clothing, she was going to show. That's what I was saying. But even though I was like, even in that picture, I was like, I hope nobody doctored that picture. Because there are some people who are pregnant, they don't show. But it's like, come on. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, that girl put the baby. Yeah, she wore a lot of baggy clothes. Her family didn't know. Yeah, I saw that one. Hmm. But this almost sounds like an episode of Law and Order. I think I saw this on Law and Order. This man, his girlfriend, uh, she was hiding she was pregnant. They went to some hotel room. She had the baby. There was blood left over. I think they called one of the parents to help them get rid of it. And then they said after she had the baby and they called to get rid of it, don't you went out dancing at a fucking club. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I'm mad about this goddamn prom. You was in a goddamn hospital. That's what gives me. Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. But you had all. That's what I'm saying. This made me so mad. I said, I'm sorry. I had to tell somebody. I'm just like, what if I was these two's teacher? Like, because I told my students before. I said, look, if you got something going in your life and you really need some help, then just ask me for some help. If I can't help you, I'm gonna help you find somebody who can help you. Okay? Hey, Food Chill. Hey, Holmes Erica. And Poor Arcturius. But she gone for what, 4 5 months? Oh, we just had a stillbirth miscarriage, and everybody's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, it happened to you." And she going to prom and shit, and then that's what got me goddamn prom picture. What y'all smiling about? That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all, if this was my child and they are telling me, I think that is her mama. if my child, they telling me my child kill the kid, kill my grandchild, you ain't going to no fucking prom. This happened back in January. You ain't going to prom. You ain't going on a senior trip. Your ass is staying home for spring break. You ain't going to prom. You ain't going to graduation. Your ass is going to Bible study. Because obviously, you need to go over some motherfucking commandments. Which one of them is, thou shalt not kill. God damn it. And thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not lie. God damn it. That's why when the police came in May to arrest her, they had to tell her mom, because her mom was like, "What is she being arrested for? Let me see the warrant. Let me see the warrant." And they were like, "Ma'am, we'll let you see the warrant, but we're here to arrest your daughter, and she's an adult." But they were like, "Yes, but you said you need to," because I think there was also a warrant to search the house too. Oh yeah, when I heard the nurses and the nursing staff, and it was 2 or 3 female nurses and 1 male nurse, and then that's what they said later on, that the cleaning lady that they went and got to go clean the bathroom, that she actually was probably experiencing PTSD because she had had a death in the family herself. I'm like, Lord have mercy, she don't have a death in the family. Gotta go in there, clean the blood up and find a baby, a dead baby. And find a dead baby. In my other phone charge, I could play it for y'all, but Lord. And then I don't know what fucking doctor came in there and said to her, "Oh, even considering all the circumstances, you did the right thing." I'm like, who is that man? Yeah, cause yeah, definitely giving that. Okay, I'm gonna do some more investigation on the race of this baby, cause I don't want to say, oh, the baby daddy was black, cause all the pictures I'm seeing, he's white. And my thing is this, that shouldn't be used no justification for what she did. You had an opportunity to give that child to someone else. And since you was an adult, you could have told them, don't tell my mama. She don't have no right to know about this. Because guess what? You're an adult. You went in that bathroom on purpose. You locked it. And they kept coming in there to check on you. And you wrapped the baby up in a plastic and then put paper towels on top of it. But you want to say, oh, it's the drugs that I think the defense attorney was trying to say, oh, it was the reason why the baby died because she was at cheer practice earlier that day and she had been working out. And then when she got to the hospital, they gave her some drugs. They didn't even tell her she was pregnant. That's what the man said. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But how they gonna prove that when she went to the bathroom, was in there 20 minutes with the baby by herself? If the baby had come out and she had opened the door, like say within 5 minutes, and handed it to a nurse and saying, "Hey, it's not breathing," they probably could have saved the motherfucking baby. But she was in there for 20 minutes, Alexee. 20 minutes. people, 2 different nurses, knocked on the fucking door and said, "Hey, are you okay? Hey, what else do you need?" The only thing I think the change needed to be at the the hospital is that someone else needs to have a key to that bathroom, so you don't have to go get anyone else. You could have opened up that door the second time she was in there doing some shit. You're like, "Oh, what's going on? You need some help?" Open the fucking door. Because right now, you over here talking about wrongful death when your intent was to go in there and do some shit. Alexee, damn. Okay. Oh yeah, I will, Tina. I finna watch this court case. Yes, I am. Oh, by the way, brother, Nature Boy's cases will be on Law and Network too. But yeah, her mama let her go to prom. But the thing about it, that's true, Holmes, Erica. But could they have broken the lock though? Have y'all seen them doors and stuff? I think so too. And you know what? I kind of want. Some people feel like some of the people in the other chat kept saying like, "Mama knew that she was pregnant." Yeah, she is Latino. Her last name is Trevizo. Either he's Latino or he's Italian because his last name is Fierro. It's in Mexico. They probably yeah. Yeah, 3.8, Miss T Taylor, baby. But like, her lawyer was like, "Oh yeah, she's an honest student. She's never been in trouble. She has a 3.8 GPA. She's been accepted to New Mexico State uh college. She's going there this fall. Bitch, I would tell her she gonna have to go online for the first year. Then she can't go nowhere. And I meant what I said. Baby can't go to senior trip. You not going on senior trip. Baby can't go to prom. You can't go to prom. Baby can't go to his own graduation one day. You can't go to graduation. You can't go. Baby can't go away to college. Your ass ain't going away to college. You sitting your fucking ass down there. And Lord, if I could send her away to a fucking convent, I would. I'm telling you right now. She be glad I'm not her mama. I'm serious. Can y'all imagine somebody's black mama in there telling them, and you're hearing that shit for the first time? Yeah, you in there 20 fucking minutes. So, oh, I haven't had a bowel movement all day long. I want them to check her goddamn phone. I want them to check her computer. Because I'm sorry, this sounds like some pre-planned shit right here. Uh-uh. Check his phone too. Check his phone too. Check his computer. Check their mama and the daddy. Check all their little friends. Talk to the teachers. Talk to fucking everybody. I know somebody that their school probably know. The kids got the tea too. Yeah, she pretended until she got to the hospital, and her mama kept saying, "I knew you was pregnant. Why didn't you tell me? You could have just came to me." And I'm thinking like, it did. She kept saying, "It didn't cry. It didn't cry. It didn't." I'm like, what? But I need to go back and check to see if the pregnancy test was before she went to the restroom. Because the defense is trying to say they never told her she's pregnant. Yes, yes, yes. This is the thing. I don't know if it's because I'm Gen X and we grew up like during the '80s, and there was the war on drugs, and then we had to go through the AIDS epidemic. I've always had presenters about STDs and pregnancies. They've always covered this in health class, middle school and high school. Yes, and I still had classmates who were pregnant in both. But I ain't had no classmates talking about that we learned that they put the baby in the trash. I ain't never heard no stuff like that. And I'm thinking like she looked like she, in a suburb, wasn't do school, wasn't do family, because when they go up to their house, it looked very nice. And y'all ain't what? Y'all ain't got no sex ed class. Y'all ain't got no health class. Y'all know you got no biology class. Like they ain't giving out condoms. Like is it just an at-risk black and regular Mexican schools? Like well, shit. What the fuck? Like did he not? Did he lie to you? Did you common break? Did you not have none? There was a sip up. Was a pull up game? Please pull up game. Was obviously not good. Hey, the true royal family. Yes, I hated that part. But then later on, you gonna name the child Alexee Fierro. Your name is Alexee. His middle name is Ray. You named the fucking child after yourself, and you was calling it when they asked you about it. But Holmes, Erica, don't the flight attendants have the key though? Exactly. And I'm sure if they didn't say she was pregnant, they probably said, "Well, your symptoms sounds like you're pregnant. We're gonna give you a test." I'm thinking that should have been, yeah. She wasn't screaming for help. If blood was all over, this is the thing. When they went in there, they said it looked like a goddamn crime scene because she had blood on the bathroom, on the wall, and like the sink, and like where the trash was. So if all that blood was there, you couldn't yell out, "Hey, somebody!" Hey, Sky Blue. Yeah, they went to get a person from high school who had the key. Sergeant King, we don't know if that baby's black or not. And my thing is this: her ass didn't value her own fucking kid. Whether it was black, white, whatever it was, you had an opportunity to give a baby to a responsible person. You know there are people out here trying to have babies and can't. Wait, they have an emergency button outside those bathrooms. It's just ridiculous. I'm just like, and she kept saying it. I'm like, it wasn't crying. You're supposed to go. This when your time. You're supposed to call somebody. I don't know if her mama knew. I don't want to say mama like helped her. I don't want to say. I want to say her mama knew that she was pregnant and was waiting on her ass to fess up to it. She probably took her to the emergency room because she had an inclination, but she wanted her daughter to admit it, or she was gonna think that she was gonna bust her. Like, okay, we here. You say your back hurt? Okay, your back hurt. Okay, we're going to the emergency room. So when she in there, they asking her the question. She's like, "Oh no, I'm not pregnant. I'm a virgin." Really? Cause you finna pee on this stink, and they put. I'm sorry. I'm just like, ma'am. Exactly. I think so too. Yeah, she called the baby it instead of my baby or my yeah. That's what I was saying. The don't ask and won't tell. Maybe the hospital can because she was in there a long time. But my thing is, if you can see on the video that the door that the bathroom door was checked at least twice. Now if in the rules it say you supposed to check 3 times, and maybe hey, all of y'all are supposed to have. Somebody said the real baby daddy was black, but I haven't seen that anywhere. Okay, so let me go find. Keys are kept. I'm sorry. Keys are kept at each nurse's section as well as mainstream hospital have them. They just didn't want to be bothered to go find the keys. Okay, let me find. Uh, mm, go find it. Okay, here it goes.
That.
Let me see if I can find it on.
Alright. Let me do a screen share here.
Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all hear. Okay, so this is on. But does OSHA do it for Yeah, she's very entitled, Brad. And you know what? I've had some very entitled students like her. But I've also had a lot more woke or socially aware students too that actually told me about different things that was going on. But like I'm thinking about right now, a couple of students I had who were very privileged and very much like her. Hell, I think I had some classmates like her. Okay, so let me get. I'm gonna turn my camera around. I'm gonna show y'all the video. Let me see. My display is doing something weird. Keeps timing out after so many minutes. Okay. Let me put the. Okay. Okay. So, wait. Will this show? Okay. Might have to turn it around. Ah! What happened? Dang it. I was just there. Oh, man. Where is it? Oh, excuse me.
Of you who have already been here for me going through this case before.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Let me go to settings, camera. Oh, dang it. I might have to just let y'all listen to it. I'm on my iPad. I can't turn my camera around. Okay. Uh, allegedly with Brittany. Lord, forgive me, Jesus. Yeah, but I'm thinking because her parents had money. Oh my good! I gotta y'all listen to what her mama said when they went to arrest her ass. Oh my god, the lady was talking about the girl was going to camp. I was like, my cousin had my niece in high school, but she had job for support, right? She called somebody, she let somebody know, right? She ain't hushing. If I miss anybody talking to anybody, please forgive me. Let me my head, not my heart. So let me okay. Let me okay. This video is protected by Section 107 U.S. Copyright Act of 1976. Yeah, she's very privileged. Allowance made for free purchase of Christian commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Okay. So this is what I'm about to play is this is actually the body cam of one of the officers who came into the the emergency room. It says teen threw baby in garbage after giving birth in locked hospital bathroom. It's just for also she's playing it from the Law and Crime Network. Okay, so I'm gonna start playing.
I know this is a little redundant, but it's to help everybody know. Hang on a second. So this is where hospital. Okay, so at this point, Alexee just left the hospital bathroom. Okay, and the baby has been found. From the time that Alexee comes out of the bathroom to the point of where we are now, of them finding, is alleged a trigger warning. I'm sorry. We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It came out and we didn't know what to do. Alexee, I told you.
Okay, so the officer just walked in and the doctor says they're here because they found a dead baby in the restroom, and the mom says, "Oh my God!" And then the girl immediately starts crying and says, "It came out and I didn't know what to do." Really? You're in a fucking hospital. That's what they fucking. That's a hospital. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It came out and we didn't know what to do. Alexee, I told you about this. I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth. I was not crying or nothing. What did you...
Oh, Miss T Taylor, baby, I'm on my iPad and I can't show you. I can't flip my screen around for you to see it. Normally on my phone, I can flip my camera around and just show you on my iPad. Yeah. That's why I'm playing only the audio.
Okay, stop right here. Stop. Number one priority, guys. Number one priority is she just had a baby. I don't know if she's delivered the placenta. She's bleeding.
Hold on. Maybe I can let me see if I can switch back. Is there enough juice on the phone for me to play this? Hold on. Y'all hold on. No, but remember what she said. Lexi, I told you. I just asked you if you were pregnant. All you had to do was tell me. That's the whole thing she said. Yeah. So all she had to do was tell her mom. Okay. So y'all hold on. I'm gonna switch over to the phone. That's true. Her mama do have to be okay. 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 I'm getting it ready, y'all.
Emergency.
Mm. No, she meant I asked you was you. I think she was referring to was I asked you were you pregnant. She said I just asked you were you pregnant. All you had to do was tell me yes. But she
lied and said, "No, mom, I'm not pregnant." And then she go in the bathroom and kill the baby. Like, you had multiple opportunities to tell another fucking adult older than you what the hell was going on with you. I'm telling you, Miss T, baby, Bible study, therapy, and your goddamn lawyer's office. You ain't going nowhere. And that's probably why her mama brought her to the hospital. Like, okay, they're gonna have to do something in here and make her feel in the seat. She's gonna admit this. Okay, so me. Okay, y'all see.
I told you about this. I'll mention. I'm sorry. We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom. Oh my gosh. That's sorry. They came out and we didn't know. Lexi, I told you about this. I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth. It was not crying or nothing. What did you do to it? Okay, stop right here. Stop. Number one priority, guys. Number one priority is she just had a baby. I don't know if she delivered the confrontation. Please.
And you heard what the mom said? She like held her head and she said, "What did you do to it?" And so actually that doctor actually saved her, because guess what? That cop is there and his body cam is on. So anything you say in front of him, that's gonna be used as evidence against her. So she really saved the mom from stopping the girl from answering that question.
I've spoken to the obstetrician at Loveless. They want her up there as soon as possible. I just need your permission to transfer her for medical. She's 19. Oh, you're right. But she is a student too.
Oh, I'll show you the video of what she did. She race walked back into their place.
You need to make sure that you're safe. I need to send you to Loveless to labor delivery. Will you please agree to that? Yes. Okay, great. I'm gonna work on that. In terms, I'm sorry about this, but in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like tried to hide it, you do have to have a police involved. And nothing was crying. It came out with nothing. I know. But the baby's gonna have to take in for autopsy and there'll be an investigation.
This is actually body cam, the doctor's body cam. Not the doctor, the police officer's body cam.
We need to do this correctly.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that too. Mm-hmm.
Sir, do you guys need to talk to her before you're transferred?
How long is it going to be before you have to transfer?
I don't know. So are you working on?
Okay.
Marina, you think 20, 30 minutes? Yeah, hopefully, yes.
Okay. I got two papers on the way, so
okay.
They're going to be talking first.
Okay.
Do you guys have, I'm the charge nurse here, do you guys have any questions for me?
Like, how big is the baby?
It's full term.
What? 9 months? Something was crying. Let's see. Have you watched the news of the girls that what they do to their babies and what they go to jail? Who's crying?
Put a 1 in chat if y'all think the mama knew about that. Did y'all seriously see how she just said that? Do you know what they do to the girls that do to their babies that they go to jail? Like, it doesn't even make sense what she said. Hey, Belle, good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, be able to have a bathroom. The mother, the boyfriend, the gym teacher, and friends. Brittany, I saw the whole interview. Yes.
Oh, it's an interview? I gotta find that.
Also, when she...
Okay, so let's move. I want to show on one side. They start interviewing the nurses, and they say, "Well, what happened?" Okay, they start. So this is one of the nurses.
So I was like, okay. All right, here we go. She said, yes, I'm fine. I'm just having a hard time going to the bathroom, is what she replied.
Yeah, the mom was like full term.
At some point, I would.
check on her. I knocked on the door, and video shows police officers speaking with medical staff who worked the night.
If she yanked it out, St. Hudson,
So she needed to go have bowel movement, and that's kind of when the whole thing happened.
Hospital surveillance video shows Trevizo leave her patient room at 1:38 a.m., waddling toward the bathroom while clutching her back. Trevizo remains in the bathroom for 19 minutes.
I thought she was clutching her butt.
Check on her.
I knocked on the door and I said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Yes, I'm fine. I'm just having a hard time going to the bathroom," is what she replied. So I was like, okay.
At some point, I went and kind of checked on her, knocked on the door, so if she needed anything, she denied. She said,
"Did you hear anything?"
I didn't hear anything.
Flush, toilet flush.
Yes, after a while, I started hearing. So I probably checked on her 2 to 3 times. I'm not exactly sure. And then I just kept hearing paper towel dispenser and flushing and like the water running. And I knocked in. Did she need anything? Denied anything. And then eventually it got to a point where I said, "You need to come out." And I asked the clerk to get the key to unlock the door. Obviously, she locked the door.
The clerk? Who's the clerk?
And whenever we finally had the key to unlock it, she opened it and just kind of walked out.
Did she say anything at that
She didn't
point?
say anything. She was just looking
Look at the picture when she walk out, y'all.
Surveillance video captures that moment as Trevizo leaves the bathroom and heads back to the patient room. It was then that hospital staff got a look at the bloody bathroom for the first time.
And all I saw was like blood everywhere, like on the walls, on the toilet. It just looked like a horror film.
Police speak to multiple people who saw the bathroom, describing fresh blood on the walls, floor, and near the toilet.
The toilet's right here where you're at. And
Not
this
the
is
sink.
right here.
I thought we
It
were
was like
thinking in the
this
first
way,
too.
blood splatter.
What if,
Like
In your line of work, what would cause that kind of splatter?
Oh, at the nurse's station, the clerk.
or ripped.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Like if you rip something and
Oh,
blood
they gonna
just-
say what she did to it.
like once you see the photo, you'll see what I'm talking
Okay, this is what read this.
Okay. There's another guy.
concerned that maybe she had.
so this is fresh.
this.
So like you say, like rip, like something went like that?
Yeah, like if when you rip something or if you cut something and you go like you swing your hand. And
What
blood
was she
just
thinking
splatters.
as she went
Okay,
back
so-
into the
So this is
room?
fresh.
Like you just left a room with a whole bunch of blood in, like
We
nobody
didn't
was
know
gonna
where
see
the blood
it.
was from. We were a little concerned that maybe she had, known that we were gonna figure it out and that she might have harmed herself or something in the restroom, so the doc wanted to go check her, but obviously that wasn't.
You think she took her clothes off?
Unclear as to what had happened. Other
Or just
nursing staff
straight over the
referred
toilet?
Trevizo, believing she had a miscarriage.
Oh, she came out of the restroom. There was a trail of blood from the bathroom. back
Miss
to her
Teach
room.
had a baby.
We went to her room. I went to get her undressed.
Said
The
she was
doctor came in,
jagged.
explained to her that she had a miscarriage. Her mom had a back and forth about it.
The doctor said she had a miscarriage?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said it seems essentially like I'm not sure the exact words. So she but she said, it seems that you've suffered from a miscarriage, which didn't seem.
That must have been before the police came.
Awful miscarriages, or they're very bloody. And so.
Was she bloody?
Mhm.
Like
there
her
was-
legs?
Hey, Kaya and Kayla's mom, no.
Where exactly was the blood and how much?
It was a good amount. It was like on the floor.
Minutes later, cleaning staff arrived to wash up the bathroom.
I was called and to go clean the patient's bathroom and we are around, maybe 2 o'clock or so. I think it was the time, I'm not too sure. So when I went in there, it was a gory, bloody massacre mess.
Could you describe it if possible?
Yeah, there was blood everywhere.
Okay, somebody said, hey, Starlight, hey, beautiful. So I will say this. Somebody said miscarriage when she was visibly pregnant. Well, if you look at hey, PJ, if you look at the video of her at the hospital, you do clearly see that she's got like baggy clothes on. So maybe it was not as easy to notice her big belly as it was when we seen her in the cheerleading costume.
No, but okay, hold on. This is the thing. The nurses had not seen. This is this lady right here. The nurses went into the restroom. They saw blood. They thought, oh, she had a miscarriage. This lady right here, who they went to send for to clean the bathroom, she's the one that found the baby because the baby was in the trash. Because none of the nurses would think, oh, she put a baby in the trash. They're thinking, oh, she had a miscarriage on the toilet. That's what they thought. So that's why, yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Maurice. I guess I didn't realize until now, though, that there was like blood everywhere from the bathroom to her room. Like it didn't look.
I'm thinking
like
once they found that baby, they probably couldn't.
Miss Arnold.
They probably
Miss
couldn't
Arnold
touch
says
it
this
anymore,
bride
right?
is competing
They went to
for
wait for the
most hated
police.
woman with Casey and Lori, right? Miss Arnold, when me and her talked today, she was mad. She was like, "Can you believe this?" About that.
There was blood on the floor, on the wall.
Do you remember which wall?
The one behind the toilet, and then the one on the side right here. You know, there's the one.
So she was holding the wall while she was trying to.
Yeah.
And then on the side.
Where the call button is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Floor.
That was a fucking call button in the restroom?
Soulmates about that.
There was blood on the floor, on the wall.
Do you remember which wall?
The one behind the toilet, and then the one on the side right here. You know, there's the one where the toilet sits, back of that.
Yeah.
And then on the side.
Where the call button is?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a fucking call button?
On the floor, everywhere.
After cleaning the entire bathroom twice, the cleaner grabbed the trash bag to toss it away.
Oh.
That's when she discovered the newborn baby.
Oh my God.
When I went to go to the trash, I felt that when I picked up the trash and I looked in it, there was there was trash in it. But I knew that didn't feel like when I picked it up, it was some weight. So I thought it was the trash bags because we put the trash bags on the bottom. Mm-hmm. And so I started getting the trash out. And then when I did that, I seen that there was a baby in there. And that's when I freaked out and I called Lori and HT, or the nurses up front, and because there was a baby in the trash. And the baby, when I looked at it, the baby was wrapped up like in a, like at the bottom of the trash can, and with trash on top in a trash bag.
And so, how did you see it? Like as soon as you picked it up?
No, after I picked up the trash bag that was on top. No,
okay.
Where they were throwing the trash at. When I picked that up to change it, that's when I noticed that there was when I see the baby.
You like describe the baby?
Yeah, he was about that big. He had hair, and he was like purplish, but still not like pink. I don't know how to describe it. He wasn't bruised or nothing like that, and he was like purple, pink skin type color.
The cleaner then calls for a nurse who describes the disturbing moment the infant was discovered.
And then when I picked it up, that's when I noticed it even more, because all I saw was black and purple. But once we picked it up, like the bag suctioned to its face. And that's when I yelled for my charge nurse, which was HT. And I told her, hey, she put her baby in the trash can. So
yeah, she does.
I handed the baby to him. And he took off to the trauma room and opened up the bag, and then that's when we went and got Dr. Vasquez.
Police then hear from the nurse in charge, who says it was clear early on that the newborn was dead.
I go in the bathroom.
So all these people, they're seeing the baby. Oh.
At the trash can, there's a clean
Lives. And Alexee took every possible opportunity for him to save that baby's life. She took it. I mean, it's so powerful. Just let's hear what he has to say. This is awful.
She goes, something's in the trash can. I'm like, I looked in there. There's a clean liner. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, pick it up. I picked it. I could feel the weight. I knew then we had a serious problem. I immediately just grabbed the trash can and went right across the hall. There's trauma too. The liner was pulled out.
Yeah, I think the cleaning lady was. Someone mentioned that she had a death or something in the family, so she was like, it was PTSD.
So I pulled the baby out, got him on the bed, checked for signs of life. There was absolutely no life whatsoever. I immediately came out of there after I did that. Went into the room where she was performing the vaginal exam, and I immediately told her, "You have to come out now." And she came out, and we went into trauma 2, and she reassessed the baby. At that time, between me and Chris and her, we determined, there was no reason for us to begin any life saving. The baby was completely gone.
Another nurse recalls the same moments.
And could you tell if the baby was alive or
they passed alive? They didn't look alive. But also, I think the time that passed since she left the bathroom and it being in the bag, it was just.
How long do you think that was?
Maybe like 10 or 15 minutes. I just said, we brought the baby up. We called the doctor, obviously, out of the room from her exam, and came in kind of.
But that's what she says, Holmes, Erica. We don't know that. But even if the baby didn't cry, you hit the button to go get somebody.
He believes Trevizo knew she was pregnant and wanted to hide it from medical staff.
It seemed like we were being just deceived at the beginning, but that's just my take on it. It seemed like she was very manipulative with us. It was at least what it seemed like to me. She didn't want me to discover, that she was pregnant, and she wore really baggy clothing.
Y'all hear that? She wore really baggy clothing.
She wouldn't sit still for you. I'm sure she was very uncomfortable too, but yeah, she wouldn't allow you to do it.
It seemed like she'd been trying to hide this pregnancy from her mother for some time. So if you know you're pregnant, you're not going to continue taking birth control.
Hey, Pixie does.
But if you're trying to hide it, you might start taking weight loss medications. That's just kind of what it seemed like.
Other staff described the lengths Trevizo allegedly went to keep her pregnancy and birth a secret.
The umbilical cord looked like an animal had torn apart. Like, have you ever eaten string cheese? And, when you twist it, that's how the bottom of the umbilical cord looked. And I just remember it caught my eye, and I was like, God, I was like, this chick really ripped this thing apart.
After this, medical.
How, y'all?
I'm gonna have to stop it right there. Oh, he found out about it later on. Because when she remember, she told her mama, "Oh, my back hurt," since she came from cheer practice. Then her mama took her to, but she was a senior in high school. This was back, y'all remember, this was back in January. They didn't arrest her till May. So.
How?
Okay. I want to show.
Is never.
But in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like you tried to hide it, you have to have a close involvement. And nothing was crying. It came out with nothing.
And then I went in there to talk
It
to
came out. The it part is killing me.
Asked her why was the baby in the trash can.
And what did she say?
She said that it just came out of her and she didn't know what to do.
And I said,
There's a fucking button there.
did your baby take at least one breath? When it first happened, did it take at least one breath, or was it not breathing? And then she kind of looked at me in the face, in the eyes, and she was like, well, can I tell you? And I said, tell me what? And she said, so I've been having this bad abdominal pain, she said, and we came here to the ER, and when they brought me back here to this room, I felt like I needed to go poop. She said, and I asked if I could go to the bathroom. She said, and so when they said, yeah, that I could go to the bathroom, she said, when I sat on the toilet, she said, it just all fell out. And she said, but when I had it in my arms, it wasn't breathing, it wasn't moving. And so, of course, you want to be very, very judgmental at that time. And you have to bite your tongue sometimes. But,
so her mama was still in the other room?
my first reaction was like, I wanted to say, hey, well, then why wouldn't you call us for help? But I didn't. So She said, so he wasn't moving, he wasn't breathing. So I just placed him in there.
Nurses who stuck.
Ma'am.
Come back.
Ma'am. Shit.
That poor baby, y'all. The gators, with her mother, her
Miscarriages, and I've never seen a reaction like that. And I
for the love of Pete.
I've delivered multiple babies, and I've seen multiple miscarriages, and I've never seen a reaction like that.
Mm.
And I don't even know what to say about that. I've never seen anything like it.
How would you describe the reaction?
I think there was no emotion except for herself.
She had time to call. She had time to hit that button next to her.
This is Gal. He just survived it.
She had time to press that button.
In my humble opinion,
It's essentially worried that she was just in trouble.
So
Was upset about was that I think she was going to be in trouble with her mother.
She didn't say anything about what had happened. She was just essentially worried that she was just in trouble.
So that's what I mean. Were those the questions she was asking?
Like
so
what's going to happen to me? That kind of thing.
Did she ever ask about the baby?
Mm.
She essentially was scared. She was worried that she was going to get in trouble. She did have a back and forth with her mother that was just about like, they had said, oh, the mom was upset because she had had sex and hadn't told her. So they were going back and forth on that, and then she was just denying it, which was wasn't really deniable at that point in time.
Right.
So the patient was not having sex at this point to her mom.
Yeah, she was trying to state that she was still a virgin.
Girl,
She came in for the bathroom.
you just came from the.
believe Trevizo knew she was up to.
Your mama. You came back in the room and your mama even asked you. She even said later on, I asked you. Why did you tell me? And she's still, after she comes out and has the baby, and the nurses and stuff are in there, they're literally asking you, you got evidence in the bathroom. You got stuff probably still coming out of you. And you tell your mama, oh, I'm still afraid. Mommy, what? You got to be really quick. No.
Oh, good.
She definitely knew what she was doing and what was doing was wrong, because the way she was talking to me, just stating, I didn't realize you were pregnant, and so I mean, she was panicked, but I didn't see her being in a state of mind where she did not know what she was doing.
Multiple hospital staff members say the incident is not one they will soon forget.
I agree.
When there's like one or two things in the wastebasket, I usually pick it up and take it out, but I didn't that night. And then, I've been kicking myself on this because I feel like, if I would have just taken it out, I would have seen it.
Well, no one prepares for that type of thing. You know what I mean? Most people don't act like that. So don't blame yourself.
And they probably had an inclination that she was. They're probably like, okay, we're going to give you a test because we think you might be pregnant.
hey, girl, can you believe this?
But remember, she went to the restroom at what, 1:38 a.m. So, I need to poop. I can't poop. I want to how she, okay, I showed y'all, she got some old men for her defense attorney. Okay, I'm trying to find her arrest so I can see her arrest. Okay, trying to find her arrest. Okay, so this is when they come. So remember, she did this back in January. They finally arrest her in May. Okay. Oops, sorry. I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay. So Yeah, she was a soldier, those soldier faithful, and then they kept saying, then she kept trying to figure out was she gonna be, was she gonna get in trouble? I'm like, get in trouble, ma'am? You okay? Just double check. Okay, all right. Disclaimer: fair use, fair use. Okay, I need to make sure I put Law and Crime Networks their video in the a lot of this is the video you're seeing, that's body cam from the police officers. FYI, shout out to Danny Robinson. You can actually request body cam footage. So I'm assuming that's what
Just so y'all can see mom's behavior.
so
Just tell me what's going on.
I will give it to her whenever.
Can I see you? This is my house. I have a right to see the warrant.
I'll let you know she has a warrant for it. You have a search warrant for your house. We have a warrant for her arrest.
Okay, see the warrant.
And once we
She gets a copy of it.
Can I go up there with the paper up there?
You can go to them. You know where it is.
Everything?
It's
Okay,
yours.
so what is she under arrest for?
She's over 18. She's got a copy.
I understand that,
Right.
Detective Gonzalez. What is she under arrest for?
She has a warrant for it.
I would suspect because I would suspect because
Joker's worse.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, I've spoken to the officer.
They said,
Okay.
oh my God, they said obstruction.
I would say it took them so long because usually in investigations, especially if the DA feel like, oh, this girl did it and I want to be able to prosecute her and she goes to jail, they gotta investigate her parents, his parents, her school. They gotta request a phone. They gotta request a whole bunch of things. They gotta talk. Remember how they had to talk to all them doctors? They gotta talk to all the doctors that was on staff, all the people who were there. They probably had to go back and re-talk to some people. And then they had to convince a judge, hey judge, we think this girl actually killed her baby. Oh, remember, yeah, remember. Baby has to have an autopsy. So the autopsy results got to come back and all of that, and then the DA send it to the judge and say, look, here's the autopsy result, here are the eyewitness accounts. We went and talked to the people at her school. We did all these things, and can you please give us a search warrant for her house and give her a arrest warrant for her? Yeah, her mom was asking, her mom was being such a Karen. But then again, I'm thinking like, well, if it is your child about to be arrested, I'd be asking a whole bunch of questions too. But after a while, her mom was kind of sounding like she was gonna go away to camp or something. I was like, girl, stop. She's going to jail. Okay, I mean,
Y'all can see mom's behavior.
I will bring her out. Just tell me what's going on.
I will give it to her whenever.
Can I see you?
man, in New Mexico, we in on the dry heat.
She has a warrant for it. You have a search warrant for your house. We have a warrant for her arrest.
Okay, see the warrant.
and once we
She gets a copy of it.
Can I go up there with the paper up there?
You can go to them. You know where it is.
Everything?
It's
Okay,
yours.
so what is she under arrest for?
She's over 18. She's got a copy.
I understand that,
Right.
Detective Gonzalez.
That's
What
a
is
nice
she
horse
under
they
arrest
got.
for?
She has a warrant for it.
For what?
That's all. Okay.
What do you mean that's all you're gonna tell me?
she's over there.
I understand that, but I have a right to know as
Good
well.
question.
Okay, then let me know now. Let me know now. I'm giving you the corporation. I told you answer my question.
Could
What is
be.
she under arrest for?
Mm-hmm.
That's not, that's no. Bring out your
What is she under arrest for? No, I'm not bringing her out here yet. Let me know what she's under arrest for. For what? For what? For what?
You okay with felony? Homicide. Open count of homicide. And tampering with evidence.
Tampering with evidence?
Yes.
At the hospital?
Oh, can you hear me?
Hold on, let me go back. I'm trying to figure. I heard tampering with evidence. Hold on, but I didn't hear the first part. Why is it not going?
Yeah.
He said, "What's she getting with?" He said, "Tampering with evidence."
Do you have to walk around real quick?
Why
Mama.
is she crying? Me too. It her background.
More if we won't. Oh, it's just the house.
That's another good house.
She doesn't.
Yep.
I would.
Understand that, Ryan. Hey, I have detectives here. They want to arrest my daughter. They're saying they have a warrant.
I wonder if she calling her husband or calling the lawyer.
You good?
That is a nice looking house, y'all.
So when we get to
They said it's homicide and tampering.
Oh, they said homicide and tampering with evidence. Man, bring your daughter on outside the house.
Okay.
Probably just nosy neighbor.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's here. She's here right now. Yeah.
Oh no. I'm not being nosy neighbor.
Could you please have a report of a
That is the policy.
Please
I did it myself. You ran away from.
What is the mama saying? Don't be what?
We understand, but you have to do our jobs too.
I understand that. That's Melanie. That's Devin's mom. She's okay.
Yeah.
Please don't be rough with her, please.
Right.
Bring her out. You can be with her.
Mama would have been manhandled too.
You know where the folks say is right there with me?
You can follow us over there.
That's what I'm thinking. Like they've been very. The ladies brought a good point. They're like they were very nice to this lady. So I mean, either she got money. Hey, Cat Music Nation.
When can I get like her bond? What?
That's set up by the judge. It's magistrate judge Foster. He should be doing it if after.
Ma'am, they got a. This is like Jag when she got arrested. She is jagging. Remember, Jag kept asking us questions. I ain't never been to Mesquite, Texas. I called the seller this morning. They ain't said nothing about no water.
What's your name?
Alexee.
It looks like I'm about to be arrested, y'all.
Alexee, do you know your date of birth? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think so too. Her mama is focused on image.
Okay, I want to show y'all this. Huh?
Wait, do you know your date of birth? Yes. Oh my gosh.
I want to watch.
She asked her what her social security number was, and her mom was like, she don't know it.
Ready to arrest. No one must
Be like, oh, they're social. Her social.
She don't know her social.
like I was
It'll be.
That's all.
Alexee, do you know your date of
crying.
Hi. What's your name?
Some of my students didn't know. I was helping them with their FAFSA.
She don't even know it.
Oh, no. Alexee, do you know your date of birth?
Yes.
Okay.
11/25/03. Do you have to?
11/25/03.
Yeah.
Oh, she gonna be 20 in by 4 months.
Alexee, are you okay with your
But
mom?
she had back.
When we get to the extension. It has your personal information
Can
on
you
it.
repeat that?
Are you okay with your mother getting the criminal complaint? It has your personal identifying information on it. Serial number, date of birth.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. I have to serve you first, then your mom.
But senior year though?
I do. He's gonna move his unit around. No medications, anything you need to take while you're in there.
No.
Okay.
She has still been like bleeding, so I don't know if she needs.
Do you have any? I don't know if they have tampons. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure if you take your own.
And she. Do you want to grab? Can she grab some of that real quick? Or?
She's not going to camp, man.
Little bag.
Ma'am, she's not going to camp. She's going to jail. JAIL. Oh, that's a nice ass motherfucking house. They got money.
Okay. And it's not.
Real quick. Or?
Oh, they got money, y'all.
Take your little bag. Go
That's a nice ass house. Y'all see that house? Oh my. Y'all see that house? Exactly.
Yeah, she can walk,
Is that for real?
but her mom.
She look. Her mom look. Her lawyer said she got into New Mexico State University. Her mama must have filled the application for her. She probably had to go. Well, I had some students I was helping too. They were like, they had to like either call or text their parents. They're like, I need my social security number for this. And then we found it the hard way. But then I told them it was on. We found out it was on their transcript. But then I also found the hard way that some of them didn't have a social security number. So we had to like do something different for them. But you know, it's my job. I'm teaching everybody. I'm not trying to worry about nobody's legal status. Oh, this is New Mexico, Las Vegas, New Mexico. I didn't even know there was a Las Vegas. This is Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm looking at that house. This is a nice fucking house. And look, you think she's the only child? Well, I see some other women was there. They look like aunties or something. Well, they had a number, but it was like a different number. Cause some students are like, okay, like so when you're an immigrant, you get like a different type of number. So yeah.
Worried about what other people think.
That's a nice ass
You're gonna
house.
go to jail. Yeah, go ahead and get your little bag with all your.
I mean, your mom talking about you want to go get your little bag. She's not going to camp. She's going to jail.
Inside. I don't know.
They can't.
What's your?
I'd be crying my eyes out. Look,
It's a
she
nice
could not
house.
be more bothered or less bothered.
Well, she's
I
probably.
think her room is bigger than my room, and I'm in my own place.
So, whatever. I mean, it'll be interesting if this goes.
Oh, what's her daddy do for a living?
There, but
Is she getting the
I don't know.
girl? You're going to jail.
So we'll see what happens. I mean,
She gonna be in there like 4 days,
the
y'all.
police are.
Then her mama gonna buy her out. Is she? You're going to jail.
Connected politically, or they just are like that, or if it's just this case.
Who they know down there?
There's some issues with.
Is that her brother?
Things
Who's that?
I think she's numb. She's numb, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Completely
she's
numb.
disassociated. Yep.
Yes.
The brother probably like,
It didn't happen. It's like those. It's
and
like
knowing him, he
people
probably got in so much fucking trouble. He was a bad kid, and she was the one that did everything right, and her ass is going to jail.
It's never happened to them. And
Why
she's
is she
just-
not crying, y'all?
Yeah, it's weird.
Exactly, like what kind of jails they got down there in Mexico?
Hold on. Listen to the cop. He keeps asking her, does she want a paper? And she's like, no, give it to my mom. Like, even in
What?
jail. Watch.
Oh, did y'all? Oh yeah, y'all also missed the part where mom asked him, "Hey, can you bring the car on up so she doesn't have to walk so far?" Like, ma'am, she's not going to the fucking Grammy. She's going to jail. Like, you don't want the neighbors to see, and as far as I can see, their neighbors just far fuck away.
Fishing for that pre-test. Okay, this is both yours to keep. Okay, I'll make a copy so you can read it and your mom can get one. Okay. Have you ever been to the doctor's office? No, just in your life.
That's what everyone kept saying too. Brittany said too. She said no tears.
Like that? That's all I'm gonna be doing. All I need you to do is open your mouth wide, like you're yawning. I'm just gonna touch the inside of your mouth with a swab, with a cotton swab. That's all I need. Okay. It's painless. There's nothing else.
Oh, they can compare her DNA to the baby. Like, yeah, this is her baby. Bitch, take her baby. Your daughter is a homer. Hey, my aunt told me it's just the caught and the uncaught out here. Her ass unfortunately got caught. Oh, she got the orange jumpsuit on too. Okay, they.
All right. Now I'm just gonna do one more pair, okay? I want to do the other side of your mouth.
I wonder they got footage like this for Nature Boy. They took him down to the jail. Yeah, DNA. They need the DNA. Right. This is probably her first time being treated like an adult. Well, besides that, what she had at the hospital. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and I want y'all to listen to her lawyer. Her mama got her a good ass lawyer, y'all. I mean, like a good one. She got her a Madlock looking one. I'm sorry.
Let's check this out. Let's see.
The civil
Thank you.
guy.
I'm not sure if this is the civil or the criminal. It doesn't say. So we're gonna find this.
This is the thing. This is the thing, though, that I've learned, especially by looking at the Nature Board thing. A news reporting group or agency like Law and Crime Network, I say Roland Martin, Unfiltered, just say the regular news in your city. They can put in a motion to the judge in a particular case and say, hey, can we have permission to film these proceedings on our network? Remember, everyone kept seeing the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Those networks, because it was like 3 or 4 hours watching that on. They had to submit a motion to the court and ask the judge, do we have permission to film the trial? And the judge has to say yes. So it could be Court TV, Law and Crime Network, it could be CNN, it could be Fox, it could be the local news, PBS. I know PBS NewsHour was one, I think. So they can say, hey, can I film this? And so most likely what Law and Crime Network also did, they also went in and got a request for the body cam footage so they can put it on their network. I actually we actually used I actually was classified to teach government, and so I was able to actually use their trial to actually teach civil law. There's a lot of stuff I started using the news and stuff that was going on, and some of the students, they were really getting into it. So I was even using like the Young Dolph case, the Takeout case. We talk about criminal, especially if it's viral. Yeah. So this is back to the body cam, and then it's gonna go to, you're gonna see her defense attorney.
Seen this, so this will be news to me too. All right, thank you guys for sending me this.
Someone sent her a video of the defense attorney.
We're now hearing from the attorney for a New Mexico high schooler accused of murdering her newborn son by tossing him in a hospital trash can. He says his client didn't even know she was pregnant.
Girl.
And alleges there may have been malpractice on the hospital.
Malpractice?
But not a single one of them told her that she was pregnant. Not a single one of them told her that we need to examine you.
Body camera video of the January 27th incident has gone viral, showing police and doctors speaking with 19-year-old Alexee Trevizo after the baby was found in a trash can.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm sorry about this, but in terms of delivering a baby and looked like tried to hide it.
Might use Jaguar video where she was in that pool, so I can tell my students, this is not what you're supposed to do when you get arrested.
At the time, Trevizo was admitted to an Artesia, New Mexico hospital for severe back pain.
And she went to the hospital thinking that she was suffering from low back pain and severe abdominal pain.
Wait, what happened? I'm sorry.
Okay, so that was her criminal attorney, and I thought her civil guys were.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Trevizo was admitted to an Artesia, New Mexico hospital for severe back pain.
And she went to the hospital thinking that she was suffering from low back pain and severe abdominal pain.
What fake mugshot?
Okay, so that was her criminal attorney, and I thought her civil guys were kind of ancient. He seems like he's prehistoric. I'm sorry.
Yes, and this is the criminal attorney. But here's my question. Wow. I'm going to go, this makes me want to go back and find it, and I'm going to remember the interview with the doctor, her doctor. Yeah. Her doctor told police, remember guys, we were watching it from the law enforcement. We watched
the female doctor.
Yes, and we watched it on the law enforcement camera. Remember that on their TV? The doctor stated in that interview that they informed Lexi and her mama both that she was pregnant. And Lexi's mama started saying, I knew it. I knew it.
So you have to remember that attorneys are not obligated to tell the truth, like police, right? So
they're trying to get you off, though.
Can put you in handcuffs.
Don't ask, I won't tell. You ain't right. That you
stole a Coca-Cola.
I was gonna call him Matlock.
Like 7-Eleven. It could all.
She say she wasn't, but picture does.
There's no.
Look at this. Look at this.
They're not. So physicians and doctors have to do their.
Did she look pregnant to you? That was her at school. She practice.
Right? Lawyers can go on TV for their client, and they can kind of twist the truth where they're not going to be disbarred for it, but they can do that. It's messed up. I don't think they should be able to. This guy's misleading the public, and he thinks he's misleading the jury poll, and that's his whole point.
Miss T tried to baby, he look like an old vampire.
It is. So then now you got.
She was at a 10.
After cleaning a bloody bathroom Trevizo had just used, a hospital staff member found the baby inside a trash bag.
She put the baby in the trash can, and then she put another clean liner over the top of it. So
I saw another lady on another video I saw. She didn't know she was pregnant until she went into labor.
Okay, we have him in trauma too.
So I'm thinking it's possible.
She killed the kid.
Now, how old was the baby?
I don't know. It's full term.
Full term.
She had it in the bathroom with what happened.
The newborn baby died, and Trevizo was charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence.
First degree? Damn.
This week, she was released on $100,000 bond ahead of her high school graduation on May 25th.
Can you pause real quick,
but her attorney, Gary Mitchell, tells us she will not be attending.
She's 19 years old. She's a high school senior, graduates next week, although they're not going to allow her to go to her graduation.
She shouldn't go.
Because of the controversy in the community. And they just don't want to have any chaos. She's agreeable to that.
Law and Crime Network reached out to Artesia High School for a comment. The district superintendent responded via email, quote, I am unable to make a comment on personal student matters.
They asked very politely, Artesia, is one of the finer school systems in the state of New Mexico.
Oh, I'm about to look them up. Yeah, she did graduate. She just couldn't go to graduation. She basically had to go to the high school, or her mama did, and pick up her diploma.
And they simply asked, and
She shouldn't have been able to go to prom.
Command from the school, as far as we know, they just asked that she not be there so as not to generate any issues whatsoever.
But once a baby killed at their fucking graduation.
But she took her last final and is to receive her diploma.
Mitchell says Trevizo went back to school in January after giving birth, but after her arrest, only returned to take a final exam. He says she has a 3.8 GPA and has already committed to attend New Mexico State University in the fall. On top of that, he says she's never been in trouble before.
She has absolutely no criminal record, not even a...
That doesn't matter.
But the baby is dead.
And a significant amount of
Oops. Or of a situation. Thanks, her kid.
A member of the cheer team since she was a freshman in high school, member of the club, and already admitted in moving traffic.
Speak, but I will find that. I'm going to play some more of this, and I'll find the interview with that head triage nurse.
Moving traffic offense, no juvenile record, no suspension from school ever, no infraction at school, and an honor student, and already admitted into college. And
right, Sam.
Member of the cheer team since she was a freshman in high school, member of the choir.
The choir?
Just an all-around top-notch student in person. Just never been in trouble.
No.
On January 27th, when she was admitted to Artesia.
Remember, they overturned Roe versus Wade last year. So this was January. So it's been a year since Roe versus Wade. Plus, she was 9 months. And she's in New Mexico. Let me tell you something about New Mexico. New Mexico is the only state in the United States that actually has a majority female legislature. They're not passing the stuff that Texas and Florida doing a 6-week ban on abortion. They ain't doing that. She could have got one. And I'm thinking her mama probably would have got one too if it was like under 3. It was 3 months or under. But you hear the mama say 9 months. Mm-hmm. I also am thinking about
I just
is
want to say that my life as a radio icon.
Wait, what is this? What happened? Sorry. I be pressing stuff.
Yeah, I've spoken to the obstetrician at Loveless. They want her out there as soon as possible.
yeah, and Rob, they lie in court. Just sorry, Brett. Like that same person, and they didn't unalive their child.
Exactly. And let me tell you.
Member of the cheer team since she was a freshman in high school, member of the choir. Just an all.
I think they're trying to go with defense that she was such a perfect student. Her having this baby would like destroy her life, her family dynamic, her mother's relationship. So that's why she did it.
Shocked whenever she delivers a baby, and then the issue of what caused the baby's death is going to be one that's going to be litigated. I already have a real good idea what caused the baby's death. It had nothing to do with my client. She was not involved.
What?
Mitchell says Trevizo had spent 4 hours working out with her cheerleading team earlier in the day and was dehydrated. He says pregnancy didn't even cross her mind.
There's no question that she thought she had been protected. There's no question that she wisely used birth control. She and her boyfriend. So, but obviously it didn't work.
Wait. Did she say she was using birth control?
She and her boyfriend. So, but
Seen earlier in the day and was dehydrated. He says pregnancy didn't even cross her mind.
There's no question that she thought she had been protected. There's no question that she had wisely used birth control. She and her boyfriend. So, but obviously.
Wait, her boyfriend used birth control? What, just condoms? Natural family planning? Pull-out method? Yeah, that depot and that pill is 99%. I'm sorry. He just said, oh, her and her boyfriend, they used birth control, but obviously it didn't work. But what kind did they use? Cause him and her could have went down to the Planned Parenthood. Me could go too. They got a whole. When you get in there, the first thing you see on the little desk is condoms. They got all types of pamphlets in there. All types of stuff about all the contraceptives. That you had your pick. Oh my god, what was y'all doing? Was y'all doing some shit that was on the news or something? I got questions. When they had this trial, they better ask him, what sort of birth control did y'all use? I want to know. Cause So I'm sorry to say this, but she was on a shit team required 3.8 GPA, and she had time to get pregnant. I'm sorry, Lord. And she had time to go get pregnant. When did she have time to have sex with him? Was somebody at work? Well, she said she's gonna go to somebody. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Yeah, but I've been on Depot. That shit work. She shouldn't have gotten pregnant on no damn Depot. And carried a full month full 9-term baby. Look, Holmes in the bathroom at school said, yeah, they probably, you know what? Look, they probably text each other, say, Ash to go to the restroom. Ash to go to the restroom. Lord. You see why I was so mad, Sarah? That's why I couldn't read y'all comment. I had to get this. I'm like, this is just
work.
Upon arrival at the hospital,
there's no question that she had wisely used birth control.
Wisely?
She and her boyfriend. So, but obviously it didn't work.
Upon arrival at the hospital, Mitchell says Trevizo was loaded with medication, including Zofran, sodium chloride, and morphine.
They gave her major medication.
Who's ready to hatch some cool pets?
I was not pregnant.
Exactly.
You think? Typical.
I think that might be it.
If you know what you're doing. No.
I've learned Trevizo was pregnant, but didn't tell her before she
was started with and major medication.
See it. All right. As soon as we unmuted it. All right.
Major medication. Some of that medication is certainly dangerous to a unborn child or fetus, and contraindicated if you're pregnant. Certainly contraindicated if you're going to breastfeed later on. And that medication was started without finding out whether or not she was pregnant.
He says eventually hospital staff learned Trevizo.
I remember, ladies, remind me, go to the doctor, emergency room or the regular doctor, and they say, hey, what's your social security number? What's your birthday? Then they always ask me, what was the date of your last menstrual cycle? There's even questions on posters and things around. Are you pregnant? Do you think you're pregnant? Like,
was pregnant, but didn't tell her before she went to the bathroom. He argues she should have been monitored during this time.
This is a classic instance. The female feels the need to go to the restroom. Maybe we better check and make sure she's not delivering a baby. I mean, you just don't allow that kind of thing if you know what you're doing. They did, and they didn't bother to tell her.
Mitchell also stresses Trevizo gave birth alone.
So this is a situation in which the hospital failed her, the nurses and doctors failed her, the office of the medical investigator has failed her.
What?
When asked why Trevizo put her baby in the trash can, Mitchell echoes what Trevizo says in body camera video.
Lexi, I told you about this. I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth. It was not crying or baby.
Baby was dead. She took her baby. I know and I'm not at liberty to get into that. I need to save that for our experts and stuff to discuss. And I really don't want to tip off the state of New Mexico to what my client might say. But let me put it this way. People would be very pleased with the actions that she took and the way she handled the situation.
What?
Despite the fact she's on major pain medication, is in total shock, and in a state of panic.
I'm sorry. This man's making me mad, and I was raised to respect my elders, but he's really pissing me off. Y'all,
Girl, me too.
are we gonna forget that she had phentermine in her system? Is he gonna leave that part out?
That's also a point of like why the jury, like people, they respect their elders, right? So you have to get a crypt keeper to do this.
She said crypt keeper.
Like, go towards the parkland. Because
If her would affect the full-term baby in any way. The doctor tried to examine her, and she wouldn't allow them to physically examine her. She was
birthing that child from probably 24 hours before she went into that hospital. Birth takes that. Like they
in Topsy with the
conclusion to
the call cord chose to do after that moment. Nurses
movements, and she can perform and what you.
I think this is it.
That much.
The medical investigator showed the baby's death was.
Okay, hold on. What did you say about the baby?
Why?
As
she still tried to do the right thing by her baby. I'll tell you that much.
What?
What? No.
Who is this man?
Did he really just say that?
Who is this man?
How could he say that?
Is he the same age as the other dude?
Oh my God.
Because that's what they do. They do.
Oh my God. Okay. What a piece.
Okay.
POS.
Trash right away.
As Law and Crime Network reported, an autopsy conducted by the Office of the Medical
Is it really? Because my
Investigator
doctor got my
showed the baby's death was
endocrinologist got me
not
on
consistent with
that.
a stillbirth, finding he had air in his lungs. Mitchell says the
Wait, hold on. Was the baby had?
Investigator.
Oh my God. Okay. What a piece.
Okay.
POS.
Trash right away.
As Law and Crime Network reported, an autopsy conducted by the Office of the Medical Investigator showed the baby's death was not consistent with a stillbirth, finding he had air in his lungs. Mitchell says the results can't necessarily be trusted.
I'm obviously going to have another expert look at that. I don't know if that's true or not, because I don't have much confidence in OMI.
He alleges the hospital
can we fast
illegally
forward
released
for the
parts of
crypt keeper,
Trevizo's
please?
medical history, something that may.
Huh?
Can we fast forward past the crypt keeper?
He's really pissing me off. Yeah, I think this is pretty much, let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much the bulk of it anyway. So, wait a minute.
He's doing a lot of propaganda.
Y'all. 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 This video was protected by Section 107. Copyright. Launch been for this conspiracy goes in explanation. I'm sorry. It still made me so fucking mad. Oh my goodness. I was trying to look for the part, but I might have to go find it somewhere else. They talked about how the baby was tied up. And so they just said in the autopsy from the state that the baby had areas lungs, and that its autopsy was not consistent with someone that it consistent with a stillbirth. Because remember, she kept saying, "Oh, it didn't. It wasn't crying. It wasn't crying." Well, how come the baby got air in his lungs then? If it didn't cry, air had to get in there somewhere. I had my daughter at 16. She had her first child. I made a point teaching her about oral sex. I mean, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry about sex. Excuse me. I ain't put oral for it. Right. Are you talking about? Are you talking about Fin or Fin Shamin? That's what I'm saying. They need to get her and her boyfriend phones and look at her history on her computer. Yeah, I don't like what he's saying to me because he was crying. She wanted him to shut him up, especially if they were knocking on the door and they were like, "Hey, how you doing? You need some help?" Mm-hmm. Our mom says, "Lexi, I told you about this. I asked you, were you pregnant? All you was to tell me." Okay. When they told that mama 9 months though, oh Lord, she lost it. She was like, "Oh hell, what?" Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm putting these are two. These are two links to the videos that I was watching today. The one where I was showing you all the different clips from Law and Crime Network. Those from allegedly with Brittany J. And she was up there with Peppy. They were giving some good commentary. I'm not Peppy, Poppy. So, but I'm gonna definitely follow up on this case and the Rudy Fires case and the next boy. I need to do another brother polite event. The French mean probably messes with your sleep cycle. Don't ask me, I won't tell. I won't tell you carnages last week. You triggered me. I don't think you mean to trigger with me, but okay. The only thing that's messing with my sleep cycle is the fact that I'm off the summer. Okay, but thank you for your concern. All right. So uh thank you. Don't ask, I won't tell. Miss T Taylor Baby, Shannon Sawyer, the True Royal Family, Holmes Erica. I think I saw Shank Hudson, Pixie Dust 1958. Who else is in here? I think I saw some other people. Uh, I think that's all I see. Someone, I think I saw some other people earlier. Oh, Tina, I know Sergeant King, Fu Chill, Cat Music Nation. Um, Who else is in here? But Chaikov's mama is suing the place where he got killed. They're saying that their I guess their premise or whatever is that they didn't have enough security. Thank you, Queen Chakra. Let's see. Let's see if there's anybody else I missed. If I did, please blame it in my head, not my heart. Oh, thank you, Sky Blue in the house. Okay. And Lindsay. She's one of the first people that was in here. Thank you so much. Where did you go? And thank you, TC Gemini. Anybody else missed? Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I think I got it out of my system because these two was, oh Lord, they went to prom. That's what got me. And this is the thing. She would have went to graduation if they hadn't arrested her until afterwards. Oh, thank you so much, Conundrum. Thank you so much, Conundrum. Thank you so much, Conundrum 93. He said, "Go your tail to bed, woman." Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, he's one of my Thank you so much. So, who is 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time? I will see y'all later in someone's chat. Thank y'all so much for being up with me. I'll see y'all later. So, y'all have a good rest of y'all manic Monday. Or is it gonna be a messy Monday? We'll see. All right. Y'all have a good night or good morning. All right. Bye.